Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to our online chemistry class. Hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today I am going to take your class on chapter 12. And this is our second class on chapter 12. In our last class, I have discussed about baking soda and baking powder. In food industry, mainly in bakery, with baking powder and baking soda, another substance is also used widely for the same purpose, and which is yeast. And today I will start with the yeast. Actually, yeast is a fungus. To activate yeast, it is added to a solution of sugar. Yeast use this sugar by aerobic respiration and produce carbon dioxide, water and heat energy. Okay, and this produced carbon dioxide creates the airy texture on the dough. Okay, and on heating, this carbon dioxide leaves from the dough and the bread or cakes get the light and fluffy texture. And the yeast, which is a fungus, dies during the heat, and that's why it has no harmful effect on our body. Okay, there is no reaction in your book regarding yeast. Okay, but I am showing you a reaction which is involved in this process. Okay, the sugar. Yeast use the sugar. Okay, it comes from direct sugar solution, and also in carbohydrate in flour dough glucose is present. Okay, and then aerobic respiration, that means in presence of oxygen, yeast produce carbon dioxide, water and heat energy. Okay, you can balance this: 6 carbon dioxide, 6 water molecule, and for balancing here also 6. Okay, then glucose. This is glucose. Oxygen in presence of yeast. Yeast use this glucose by aerobic respiration and produce carbon dioxide, water and heat energy. Okay, and this carbon dioxide is trapped into the dough, and on heating it leaves from the dough and make the cake or bread fluffy. And that's about the yeast. And our next topic is vinegar, which is a very important and popular chemical. It is a very popular food preservative and is also used in many tasty recipes. Now, what is vinegar? Vinegar is the 4 to 10% ethanoic acid solution. Okay, 4 to 10% ethanoic or acetic acid solution. That means if we take 4 to 10 ml ethanoic acid and add 90 to 96 ml water, then we get vinegar. Now, how vinegar is prepared? Okay, and we have already known about that at chapter 11. From any alcohol we can prepare corresponding organic acid or fatty acid using a oxidizing agent. Okay, by oxidizing them. By oxidizing alcohol we can produce easily the corresponding carboxylic acid or fatty acid. And for this reaction, a very popular oxidizing agent is potassium dichromate. The mixture of potassium dichromate with the dilute sulfuric acid. Okay, and for ethanoic acid, which is the acid with 2 carbon, we need alcohol with 2 carbon, which is ethanol. So we have to start with ethanol. And ethanol, we have to oxidize this. That means potassium dichromate plus dilute. We have to take dilute sulfuric acid, and from this reaction produce nascent oxygen, very active oxygen, which oxidizes the alcohol and produce, at first step here, produce corresponding aldehyde and water. Okay, byproduct water, and this is ethanol and this is ethanal, A and O. Okay, then further oxidation occur, and this is also done by the same oxidizing agent, dichromate plus dilute sulfuric acid. Okay, student, and further oxidation give us our desired product, which is ethanoic acid. Okay, and then if we add water to ethanoic acid, then we get vinegar. Our vinegar. If we take ethanoic acid 10 ml, we have to add 90 ml water and we get vinegar. I think it is clear to you. Okay, this is the process and by which vinegar can be produced. But this is the laboratory process to prepare vinegar. But we know vinegar is a very popular food preservative, very popular chemical. That means it needs to prepare in a large volume in industry. Okay, and that's why we have to apply another method. For this, we have to apply another method for preparing vinegar, and this method is also starts with ethanol. Okay, this method also requires ethanol, and then this ethanol directly oxidized by oxygen, gas. When ethanol reacts with oxygen and in presence of acetobacter and at 25 degree to 35 degree centigrade temperature, then produce ethanoic acid and a byproduct, which is water. Okay, ethanoic acid and water. That means ethanol reacts with oxygen gas in presence of acetobacter, and temperature is a very important condition. Must have to maintain the temperature, which is 25 to 35 degrees centigrade temperature. Then we get ethanoic acid and water, and this is the method, industrial method to prepare vinegar. And this is the preparation procedures of vinegar. Now we have to know how do vinegar preserve the food, why it is used widely as a food preservative. Okay, and the main ingredient of vinegar is acid, organic acid, and we know acid can dissociate into H plus proton and acetate and anion. Okay, acetate acetic acid. It's a weak acid, so you have to give the equilibrium sign, reversible sign, and then we get always acid in presence of water. When dissolves in water, produce H plus, and this H plus can dissolve the protein body. Okay, this H plus can hydrolyze the protein body. That means we know bacteria body is also a protein body. Okay, then this proton damages the bacteria, kill the bacteria, and so when we apply vinegar to our food items or pickles, okay, then the bacteria cannot be able to attack them. Now I will go for our next topics, which is soft drinks. The preparation of soft drinks are not included in your syllabus, but you have to know only how soft drinks works in our body. And in soft drinks, carbon dioxide gas is dissolved in water at low temperature and very high pressure, and carbon dioxide reacts with water and produce carbonic acid, which is a very weak acid and very unstable acid. Okay, that means unstable acid means carbonic acid. Carbonic acid, it readily decomposed and produce H plus, water and carbon dioxide gas. Okay, and that's why whenever we open the cap of the soft drinks bottle, and then the carbon dioxide gas releases at a high speed from the bottle of soft drinks. Sometimes we have eaten excess of rich food, and then we have to take the soft drinks, and we know for digestion of food we need acids, and our stomach wall always secretes gastric juice, which is the hydrochloric acid, and the weak carbonic acid present in soft drinks also helps to speed up the digestion, and by increasing the enzymes activities. Okay, acid increase the enzymes activities, which enzymes are very important for our digestion. Okay, and but taking excess soft drinks is not good for our health. Okay, so our next topic is washing soda. Now, what is washing soda? Before know about washing soda, we have to know another chemical, which is soda ash. What is soda ash? The chemical formula of soda ash is sodium Na2CO3, sodium carbonate. So anhydrous sodium carbonate is known as soda ash. Okay, and when 10 molecules of water is added with soda ash, that means sodium carbonate, then this crystal, they get a crystal-like structure, and this crystal is known as washing soda. Okay, that means the chemical formula of washing soda is sodium carbonate, soda ash dot 10 molecule water is attached with it, and they get the crystalline structure. Okay, that means this, and the chemical name, what will be the chemical name of washing soda? From this formula it will be clear: sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate. 10 means deca. 10 means deca hydrate. Water hydrate. That means the chemical name of washing soda is sodium carbonate decahydrate. And the chemical formula is Na2CO3 soda ash dot 10 H2O, water molecule. And this is used for washing purposes, mainly washing the clothes. And how we can prepare washing soda. And for that, at first we have to prepare sodium carbonate or soda ash. Okay, and when carbon dioxide gas passes into the sodium hydroxide solution, then sodium carbonate and water is produced. Sodium carbonate and water is produced. When this solution, excess water is added to this solution, then sodium carbonate take 10 water molecule and crystallizes and produce sodium carbonate dot 10 water molecule, sodium carbonate decahydrate, which is our washing soda. And the main use is to clean the cloth, wash the cloth, even in hard water where the soaps do not work, but washing soda works very properly. Okay, they can make foam with hard water and clean cloth properly. Okay, that's all for today. Assalamu alaikum.